Great, are you ready?
I sure am.
Okay, now look, this is going to be taped, and it's not going to be shown until the 6 o'clock news, and it is morning, so don't say anything stupid like good morning, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. And now to happier news. World-renowned pianist Katherine Delafield will be making a rare performance in her hometown of Port Charles tonight. And here is the person that made it all happen, Miss Lucy Jones.
Hello, good morning.
I just started, it's okay, just start it again, okay? Not good morning.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And now to happier news. World-renowned pianist Katherine Delafield's benefit concert tonight will help support General Hospital's daycare center. And the director of that center is with us this evening, Lucy Jones.
Hello, good evening.
Well, I'm very happy that you could join us, Miss Jones. Are you excited about the concert?
Oh, yes, I am. You know, this is a great time for me to thank Miss Delafield publicly for all the time and talent she's dedicated to help these kids. You know, I have really dedicated my life to helping these kids, and by her giving this performance tonight, it just adds so much to it.
There won't be any performance.
Excuse me, we're trying to do a promo right here. Excuse us, just over a little bit.
Catherine has been arrested. She's in jail.
What? Stop
What do you mean, jail?
Seems Mr. Scorpio had her arrested for ignoring some parking tickets.
Oh, wait a minute, not for parking tickets.
What
Come
do you
on,
expect from
please.
this barbarian, this Genghis Khan with a badge?
Oh, come on, something as trivial as parking tickets, you can do something about it. Just post bail or something.
No, we already tried that. Scorpio left explicit orders for her to be held without an arraignment for 72 hours. They won't even set the bail until tonight at midnight. Till then, there's nothing we can do.
Wait a minute. Maybe there is something we could do. I think what we need is somebody who can twist the law around like a pretzel.
Well, I wonder who you're referring to.
Scott Baldwin.
That's gonna add $50 to your fine.
Why not just make it an even 500 and let me break it over Robert Scorpio's head?
I'm afraid you'll have to take that up with the commissioner in person.
Well, then get him!
Can't do that. He's out of town.
I know.
I got more important business than dealing with you scofflaws.
Oh, well, then get somebody else. Anybody who could just get me out of this place.
Can't do that. Commissioner left specific instructions.
So, who gives you your orders when he's out of town?
Chief Lewis.
Well, get him.
Can't do that. He's out on a case. And breaking up city property won't bring him back.
Oh, I could just grab it.
Neck.
To help out General Hospital, I have a certain loyalty to former employers.
Help out General Hospital? Since when do we need a lawyer?
No, Monica, it's not the hospital that actually needs help. It's the daycare center. We have to get Katherine Delafield out of jail.
Jail?
Everybody's hard of hearing.
Well, I knew about that. I thought it was just something like parking tickets. I didn't think Robert would actually keep her there.
Scott, do you think you can get her out of jail by tonight? We'd all be very, very grateful.
Well, I'm counting on that. I'll have to call in a couple of favors, but it's definitely a worthy cause.
Well, are you sure you can do it? I mean, I don't want to put these promos in the air unless you're sure that you can do it.
Of course, Tiffany, and I'm sure that Mrs. Jones will have a number of nice things to say about dedicated public officials that go out of their way to help citizens that are in trouble.
Thank you.
I think we've got it handled.
Tiffany, do you really think Scott can deliver on this one?
Sweetheart, if there's publicity in it, he could deliver a baby blindfolded, you know?
Yeah. I don't suppose... I mean, if Scott can't deliver, do you think you could maybe talk to Sean and perhaps talk him into talking to Commissioner Scorpio?
Sean, well, I'm sure he'd like to help, but I really don't know where he is right now. I mean, my schedule and his little escapades, I really wouldn't count on Sean being able to help on this matter.
Going home, I am going home. Surprised a nice-looking one like you knows those old chain gang songs.
That, for your information, my dear madam, is from Dvorak.
Dvorak? I can't place him. What was he in for?
He wasn't in for anything. He's a brilliant composer.
Well, no matter. It's a catchy tune anyway, don't you think?
It's
Oh, cheer up, sweetie. Lunch will be served in a couple of minutes.
Lunch. It's about time. Do you realize that in 6 hours I'm supposed to be on a concert stage in an elegant gown playing Chopin? And don't you dare ask if he did time.
I can't claim to know much about that, but my advice is when you get out of here, you be careful
She'll be
how
getting
and
out
where you park.
right now. Here you go. Kind enough to release her in my custody. The judge is waiting.
Oh, good. I can't tell you how glad I am to see you. How fast can we get to the auditorium? I have to practice. My hands are absolutely stiffening from this cold.
Barbarians, get her out of that cell. Don't you see she's an artist?
I don't care how good she draws. I got to make sure the paperwork's in order.
Woman.
Paul, can you get married to the auditorium as quick as possible with my gown?
Well, there's a few formalities.
What?
You two know
What?
each other, I presume?
Yeah.
Mr. Baldwin has expedited matters for us today.
It's an honor to be of service to you.
Well, thank you. Well, what are these formalities?
Well,
Stupidities, he means.
Stupidities.
You have to be arraigned on the charges. Then we'll get you out of here either on bail or with a fine.
there is nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
I have spent 2 days in jail on the whim of a psychopathic police commissioner. And you tell me there's nothing to worry about going in front of a judge? What's he going to do? Tell me that I'm lucky that the state doesn't have capital punishment?
I think a lot depends on how well you can control your temper.
I know you're angry about all this. In my judgment, you have a right to be. But you have to keep your anger hidden in the courtroom and be properly contrite.
That's right. And, you know, humility wouldn't hurt either.
Paperwork seems to be in order. I'm sorry you won't be having lunch with us.
I'm not. Just give it to Dvorak.
Let's come on.
Takes all kinds.